Well, it was a banner year for the Pac-12 Conference, having 7 teams make the field of 68. Just one remains, and they are headed to the Sweet 16, the #1 overall seed in the Oregon Ducks. Lamar Hurd, another edition of Hurd mentality as we get set for a game against Duke. And Lamar, this was a rough performance against St. Joseph's, at least when you look at the numbers. 25% from 3, season low, just 6 assists in this game, and they shoot 40% from the floor. And had some issues also on the glass, but Dana Altman's team resilient down the stretch, come up with some big threes. How likely is it that they play another bad game in the NCAA tournament?
Highly unlikely. It was uncharacteristic of them, but it speaks volumes to exactly how resilient they are. And Mike, you were there at the game, and you heard Dana referring to the term proud. He's proud of his team for the resiliency, for the fact that they band together, for the fact that Casey Benson is always in the huddles saying, fellas, no matter what, we're going to win this game. So I like Oregon's chances moving forward. I don't see them playing that bad of a game again. But in the event they do, you have a confidence about them, and they have a confidence about themselves that they can still pull out a victory.
Yeah, it is nice when you can win a good game in the NCAA tournament and not play your best. That's definitely a good sign moving forward against this Duke squad. Now, Blue Devils obviously have plenty of talent that's on the floor. That's usually what happens with Coach Krzyzewski's team. So what's the matchup that you would point to that's maybe a cause for concern if you're a Ducks fan?
Well, there's going to be 3 names that's going to be on the scouting report, very high and circled. Grayson Allen, Brandon Ingram, Luke Kennard. Those are 3 perimeter players for Duke that can hurt that Oregon 2-3 zone. They're able to beat you off the bounce. Each of them can shoot the basketball, and they cut well, they move without the ball, they pass well. That's what it takes to beat that Oregon zone. This might be the best perimeter trio that the Ducks have faced all season long. So it'll be interesting to see how does that zone handle those 3 guys, and whether or not Dana Altman says, you know what, we have to go man-to-man in order to guard these guys. It'll be a great back-and-forth matchup.
Yeah, the good news is Dana Altman certainly has plenty of versatility with his roster. They got some guys that certainly can ball out. Lamar, always great to get your insight on the Sweet 16 matchup, and of course, for everything that's happening around the conference, just follow us on Twitter at Pac-12 Network.